Okay, let's get going, guys. Well done. Let's start with our warm-up. We're going to start rolling the shoulders, breathing in, breathing out. That's it, loosening off. We're going to do a nice sort of flow with our motion, with our warm-up today. That's it. Thanks, my love. Breathing in, breathing out, rolling the shoulders. Beautiful. All right, from here, arms out to the side. Let's roll those shoulders, loosening off the rotator cuff. That's it. Okay, there we go. All right, coming to stand at the end of your mat, we're going to go into a little series where we go into our cactus. We're going to walk out, we're going to do some mobility, and then walk back in. So taking a nice breath in, taking your arms up, and breathing out, squeeze those elbows into your waist, lifting up your chest, going into our cactus. Then breathing in, arms up, and breathing out as you reach forward, nice flat back. Bend your knees if you need, and folding down to the floor. From here, we're going to walk out into a plank. Shoulders down and back, tummy pulled in. Step your left foot forward next to your hand. Breathing in, stretch that arm, taking it all the way around to your bottom, and then bring it all the way back. Straightening that front leg, and bend and stepping back. Walking your hands back towards your feet. Soften your knees and curling up. One vertebra at a time, sliding those shoulders down and back. And head comes up last. Perfect. Let's go again. Breathing in. Arms up. Breathing out. Elbows into cactus. Breathing in, arms up. And breathing out as you reach forward, looking at your hands, keeping your chest up. And then folding down. And walking your hands out into that plank. Slide those shoulders down and back, tummy pulled in. Step your right leg next to your hand. And taking that right arm, taking it all the way around, breathing out, stepping back, pushing into that downward dog, walking your hands back towards your feet, and curling up. Beautiful job. Let's go for two more, one more each side. Breathing in and out. Cactus, lifting up your chest. Breathing in, arms up. And breathing out, stretch, reaching your hands forward, and then folding down. Walking those hands out into that plank, slide those shoulders down, left foot next to your hand. Taking that arm all the way around, and back, stepping back, and walking back. Curling up slowly, tucking under. Beautiful. Last one. Breathing in and out. Breathing in, arms up, and breathing out as you stretch, reaching forward, looking at your hands, and folding down. Walking those hands out, and step that right leg forward. Arm up, taking it all the way around, and back. And now from here, drop that back knee down to the floor. And now we're in position to do our rolling our hips side to side. That's it. 5 times, rolling it side to side. We're going straight into our hamstring stretch. So send your bum back, straightening that front knee, digging that heel in. And coming forward, lift your chest. Breathing out, we're going 5 times, sliding and gliding. Nice, 3 more. Beautiful, really get that front leg straight. Last one. From here, holding it forward, bring both arms up to the ceiling. Drop your hips forward, looking up at your hands. Slide those shoulders down and back. And then coming up, let's change sides. Leaning forward onto that other leg, hands on the floor. Let's go into our rolling the hips side to side. Nice. 2 more. 1. And from here, sending your bum back, digging that heel in, stretch. And coming forward, lift your chest. Reaching back, we're going to go 5 times, sliding and gliding those tissues, loosening off that hamstring. 2 more. Last 1. Good. From here, reaching those arms up, dropping your hips forward, looking up at the ceiling, sliding those shoulders down and back. And coming back onto your knees. Perfect. From here, we're going to go into our ankle stretches. So we're going to sit back onto your heels, getting that pressure, making sure your feet are pointed, and try and keep your feet pointing straight. The temptation is to sometimes have your feet coming together like that, but you want to try and keep them straight. Then leaning forward onto those hands, tuck your toes under, push yourself back into that deep squat, heels down on the ground. Then coming forward and sitting back on those heels. We're going to go 5 times. Beautiful. Breathing out. If anyone's doing the recording, and if your knees hurt with this, then please don't do it. Or you can put a pillow here, and that just takes some of that strain off those knees. Pushing back. We got 3 more. Breathing out, tummy pulled in, going nice and slowly, sitting back on those heels. Forward, tucking those toes under, pushing back. 2 more. Great job. And last 1. Nice. Coming into that deep squat. We're going to hold it here. You're going to place your hands on the floor. And now I want you to lift your bottom, drop your head, going into that stretch. Straighten your legs. If you need to, you can hang your body that your hands don't need to touch the floor. If they can touch the floor, that's great. And then dropping your bottom down, back into that deep squat, hands up. So we're kind of just dropping the head, lifting the bottom. And coming back. We're going for 5. Beautiful. And up. Great job. 2 more. Nice. Last 1. Holding it here. Soften your knees, relax your head completely, and start curling up 1 vertebra at a time. Sliding those shoulders down and back, and head comes up last. Amazing. Now, if you've got a wall or a windowsill or a table, you can hold on to something for balance, or you can even use your foam roller. We're going to swing your one leg forward and back. So even if you just hold on to the wall for balance, nice and relaxed, swinging that leg, lifting off. That's it. Beautiful. Now pulling. Then grabbing your foot behind you, going into that quad stretch. Really think of tilting that bottom under. And now from here, reach up with your opposite arm. And let's go into our standing anterior sling stretch. And coming up. Beautiful. Let's change sides. You're going to swing that other leg. Nice and relaxed. Really get some movement going there. Amazing. From here, grabbing your knee into your chest. And then taking your foot, holding your heel to your bottom, tuck your hips under, reaching that opposite arm up, and stretch. Beautiful. All right, coming into facing me, get your feet nice and wide. We're going to go down into that sort of deep squat, sort of sumo squat, hands on your thighs, and you're going to drop your shoulder, twist, push this hand into that thigh. So you want to push that thigh back, changing sides. Breathing out. Nice. And push. Stretch, nice work. Let's go for the last one here. Dropping your hands down to the floor, straightening your knees, drop your head, and then bend looking up. So we're kind of going into a little squat looking forward, and then bend, drop your head. And again, squat looking up. Nice, let's go for 3 more. Beautiful. 2. Last one. And then coming down onto your knees, facing me. Right, staying on your right leg, have your left leg out to the side. Take that right hand, drop it down to the floor. Have your hand, your knee, and your foot all in one line. And then reach that hand over. Stretch. You want to feel this rib cage opening up. Now you're going to rotate your shoulders down towards the floor and back to me. Bring that underneath hip through. Let's go for 4. Breathing in and breathing out. Stretch. Great job. 1 more. Now from here, we're going to turn to face the floor on your hands and knees. We're going to do a dynamic hip exercise, which is great for mobility. You're going to kick this hip out to the side, your foot out to the side, and then you're going to tap it behind you. So from here, I'm going kicking it out and tap. And kicking out to the side and tap. Let's go for 10. Tap. So this is a dynamic mobility, getting those hip stabilizers working. 4 more. 3. 2. Nice. 1. Place that foot on the floor behind you, and now let's turn to the front again, so that leg is still out to the side. Hands on the floor. And you're going to take your bottom to your heels, stretching. Make sure this foot stays on the border of that big toe, so you get a beautiful stretch on that thigh. And coming forward. 4 times. And forward. Nice work. Stretch. Two more. Great job. Feeling that stretch on your inner thigh. 1. Now in this position, take your hands wider, drop halfway down, and we're going to drop a shoulder to the floor and changing sides. Keep that leg out to the side nice and straight. We get a little bit extra stretch when you take the shoulder down. Let's go for 4 more. 3. 1. And bringing those knees together, coming up onto your knees. Excellent. Let's change sides. So staying on your left leg, right leg out to the side, dropping that left arm down, and reach that arm over. Stretch, try and touch the wall. Rotate your shoulders down towards the floor and breathing out to come back. Beautiful. Stretch. 3. 2. 1. Nice. Now from here, rotating all the way around. So your leg is out behind you, and we're going to kick it out to the side and then touch behind you. Going for 10. You want to try and keep that leg at the same height as your hips, so don't let it drop down to the floor. You want to keep it up. That's it. Let's go for 5, 4. I've got to work my balance here. Woo, lost it. 3, 2, last 1. Place that leg down. Let's walk your hands forward to the front, turning to face me. And then from here, you're going to take your bottom down towards your heels. And up, forward, going 5 times in total. Breathing out. And stretch. Feeling that stretch on your inner thigh. Great job. Last one. Amazing. Now open your hands a little bit wider. We're going to go halfway down, drop that shoulder to the floor, and then changing sides. Breathing out. Let's go for 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And coming up. Amazing. Well done. Right. Whew, I'm feeling quite warm. Grab your foam roller. We're going to sit on your roller with your bottom on the one end. And we're going to lie all the way back, making sure your head is properly supported. Hands by your side, palms facing upwards. From here, we're just going to do 5 breaths, and I want you to really relax those shoulders. Don't worry about holding your spine or your tummy in, just breathe in and out. That's it. I'm just going to mute. There's some very strange, weird, and wonderful sounds. So I'm just going to mute it. Okay, there we go. All right. Nice. So let's go for 4 more breaths. Breathing in and out. I want you to think of completely melting over that foam roller. Two more. Last one. Nice. Now tilt that pelvis, tuck your tummy in, get your low back glued to that roller. We're going to do our snow angels. So you want to slide your hands on the floor all the way up. Trying to keep them on the floor, but if you need to lift them up, don't hurt yourself. You're welcome to. We're going for 10. Keep that spine glued to the roller, tummy pulled in. Nice. 2 more. Last one. And bringing your arms up to the ceiling, palms facing each other. Slide those shoulder blades away from the ears. Pull that belly button in and lift one foot up and down. Breathing out as you lift. And down. Tummy pulled in. Breathing out. Great job. Squeeze. Amazing. Let's go for 4 more. 3, 2, scooping in those abs. 1, placing those hands on the floor a little bit away from the roller and lifting your legs up into tabletop, tilting that tailbone to your nose. And let's go for our leg swaps. Tap down and up. Breathing in and out. That's it. Amazing. Keeping your back glued to the floor. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Placing those feet down on the roller. On the floor. Perfect. Coming off the roller, we're still going to use it. We're going to go onto our side. You're going to place the roller at a sharp angle with the front higher than the back. You're going to lie on your side. Place your armpit on the roller. Have your knees in front of your hips. hands behind your head. And you want to be quite near the front of your roller, because from here we're going to roll back, opening up the shoulders to the ceiling, and you want to be able to lie over that roller. And then coming back to me. If you find you're rolling over a trigger point here in your lats, just move slightly off it, because it can be very sore. And coming back. Good. Make sure the angle is perfect for you so that you can lie back. You can adjust it as you go. Let's go for 2 more. Nice. Last one. And back. Beautiful job. All right, let's take it over to the other side. So placing the roller on the floor, have a nice sharp angle, the top is quite a lot higher than the bottom. Lying on your side, get that armpit onto the roller, hands behind your head. Don't be so far over that this arm is touching the floor. You want to kind of be on the roller and have it at quite an angle, so it's going down, not across. You don't want it vertical, you want it kind of sloping towards your bottom. And then rolling back and coming forward. That's it, we're going 5 times. Amazing, 2 more. And last one. Excellent, right, we're not quite finished with the roller yet. We're going to do some myofascial release for your low back. So you're going to sit with the roller kind of now horizontal on your mat. Sit your bottom on it, and you're going to lie back. So your back is on the floor, and the roller is kind of under your low back. So here you can move it around to where you feel you need it. So you can make sure it's in the right sort of position. It's not your bottom, it's kind of the very low back. From here, you're going to roll your knees side to side, in and out, tucking them in and out to your chest. As I say, move the roller up or down where you need. And this just helps try and release some of that soft tissue around the low back. Rolling it in and out. From here, you can straighten your legs as you take them over. That's it. You're both doing everything right. You can tap one foot down and up. And it's really just about moving through positions, one leg at a time, both legs together, loosening off the low back, using the roller to try and release some of that fascia, the connective tissue, muscles, hugging the knees in and out. So if ever you're feeling like you've got some low back pain, this is such a nice one to do. You can even do little circles going around and back. Amazing, right. And then coming off it, just rolling, lifting up your bottom, rolling it out from under you, and coming to lie on your back. Amazing. We're going to get rid of the foam roller. It can be out your way now. Lying on your back, arms out to the side, palms facing upwards. I want your feet on the edge of your mat so they're nice and wide. And let's roll those knees side to side. Breathing out, that's it. Amazing job. That's it, let's go for 5 more. Trying to get those knees down to the floor. Last one. Amazing. Rolling up into sitting. We're going to go for our hip mobility without the hands. So we're going to start with our hands up, feet nice and wide, and then we're going to go into our glute stretch. So you're going to roll your knees to the side, lift your bottom, face that leg, and then rolling to the other side. Beautiful. That's it. You want to try and get those knees to the floor, lifting up from the butt. As you move forward, you can scoot yourself back. Let's go for 3 more. 2. And 1. Perfect. Now, whichever way you're facing, stay there. So you now want to turn to completely face that leg. You want a 90 degrees. So this knee must be in line with this chest and the leg out at 90 degrees. This back leg can be where it feels comfortable. And now you're going to slide forward over that shin. Drop your head. You want to try, if you can, keeping your shoulders facing the floor. So you don't want to shift and twist. You want to try and face the floor and dropping down. You should feel the stretch in the sort of butt, upper hamstring of this leg. Nice. Now pushing yourself up. Let's take those legs over to the other side. So now we're going to our other 90-90. Make sure this knee is in line with your chest, leg out at 90 and sliding forward. Keeping your shoulders facing the floor, dropping your head down if you can. Amazing. Such a nice stretch. Beautiful. Right, coming out of that stretch, let's lie on your back. We're going to go into our roll-ups. We're going to use the roll-ups as a mobility as well, but they also activate your abs. So lying flat on the floor, arms above your head on the floor, you want to think of scooping in your tummy, squeeze those inner thighs together so your legs are touching. On a breath out, you're going to lift your chin onto your chest, lifting your arms up. And then breathing out as you roll up one vertebra at a time. So you can do it in one movement. So you breathe in, breathing out, rolling up. If you need to bend your knees as you come up, you can. And now reach forward to your toes. And then sitting up nice and tall and curling down, looking at that belly button. We're going for 5. Breathing in. And out, squeeze those legs together, reaching for your toes. And as you reach for your toes, you don't want to slump. You want to think of like reaching up and over. Sitting up nice and tall, slide those shoulder blades down and back. And then curl down, looking at your belly button, going one vertebra at a time. Beautiful. Have your legs squeezing together. Nice. Let's do one more like this. Breathing in and breathing out. Squeeze those legs, reaching forward, stretch. And then sitting up nice and tall, slide those shoulders down. Curl down, looking at your abs. Our last two, we're going to go together. We're going to do a pause as we roll down. So we're really going to work those abs. Let's go. Breathing in, arms and head up. Breathing out, rolling up, one vertebra at a time, reaching towards those toes. Sitting up nice and tall, slide those shoulders down and back. Now we're going to roll down slowly. Let's go together. Curling down, look at your belly button. Breathing out, now pause it here. I want you to really scoop those abs in. Go down one more vertebra, pause it here, hold. One more, breathing out. And all the way down. Beautiful. Let's go one more like that. Breathing in, arms and head up. Breathing out. And reach. Sitting up nice and tall. Slide those shoulders down. We're going to go for 3 pauses on the way. Start curling down. Really scoop those abs in. Tilt your coccyx to your nose and pause. Tilt more. Squeeze those abs in more. Breathing out, roll one down, hold it, one more down, tummy in, and all the way. Beautiful. Hugging your knees into your chest, roll up into sitting. We're going to go into our roll like a ball. So sitting on your sit bones, feet up. You can hold your knees to you, but you don't want to hang on them, because when you come up, you don't want to pull yourself up like this. The space between your head and your knees should stay the same. So you can have your arms here. You're going to roll back, coming up. And when you roll, you want to keep your body like a ball. Okay, let's go for 5. Breathing in and out. Only go to your shoulder blades. Don't go to your head. Your head is tucked in all the time. Nice. Keep those feet off the floor. Perfect. 2 more. 1. Now we're going to go into the rocker. If you don't want to do the rocker, you can carry on with roll like a ball, but the rocker, you have your legs open, nice and wide, hold behind your calves, roll back, rolling up, balance. Breathing in, tuck your chin in. Your head never touches the floor. Beautiful. 3 more. 2. Last 1. And coming up into sitting. Amazing. Well done. Right, we're going to sit with your legs crossed. If anyone doing the recording finds this uncomfortable, you can always sit on a little book or a foam block. You can have your one leg straight if you need. Right, from here, let's take your right arm out to the side, dropping it down to the floor, making sure your opposite hip stays flat. If you can, drop your elbow down, don't lift those hips, and reach that arm over. Now, as you breathe in, I want you to imagine these rib cages separating. Breathing in and out. Reach to that wall more. Breathing in and out. Nice. Now breathing in, take your arm around in front of you. Breathing out, reaching it over. Let's go for 3 more. Breathing in. And every time you breathe out, I want you to stretch just a little bit more. Last 1. And coming up. Amazing. Let's do the other side. Keep that arm out. Taking it down to the floor. Drop your elbow down. Make sure you don't lift those hips. And reaching over. Use the arm that's on the floor to push you back to that opposite side. And stretch. Imagine that rib cage opening. Breathing in, take the arm around. Breathing out to reach. Breathing in and out. Stretch. 2 more. Last 1. Oh, I'm so relaxed, I'm yawning. And coming up. Nice. Having your arms stretched out to the side. I'm going to turn so you can see. Turn to your left side. You want to put that hand behind your thigh. The other hand goes on the floor and push yourself round further. Twist as much as you can. And always think of twisting up. Don't sink into your spine. Twist out of it. And then breathing out, change sides. Keep twisting round. And again, the other side. Lifting up. And change. Amazing. From here, stay sitting like this. Take your hands in front of you. You're going to slide forward, dropping your head down. Go as low as you can. Beautiful. And then slowly coming up. Place your hands behind you on the floor. I'm going on my tippy fingers. And what you're going to do is you're literally going to look up and stretch, extend that spine up to the ceiling. Open up those shoulders. Nice. Now we're going to change legs. So you're still sitting cross-legged, but put your other leg in front. So it's going to feel a little bit awkward. Hands in front of you, reaching forward, relaxing your head down. Nice. And slowly coming up, placing those hands behind you, lifting that chest, opening up those shoulders, looking up at the ceiling. Amazing. Let's just stretch out our neck while we're here. You can change your legs over. It always feels so weird sitting cross-legged with the other leg. Take your right hand, place it under your bottom. You want to pull this right shoulder down. Look over your left knee, hand on your head, elbow in front of your nose, and you're going to gently pull that chin down towards that left hip. Now in this position, you can twist your head a little bit, change sides, find where you feel the best stretch. And then very gently release. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. Take your other hand, place your left hand under your left butt cheek. Look at your right knee. Hand on your head, elbow in front of your nose. And gently pull that chin down towards that right hip. Rotate the head as much as you need. Try and find the best stretch. Make sure when you hear that you're not rounding your back. You've still got a nice straight back. Beautiful. Gently release. Now place both hands on top of your head. Elbows in front of your face, looking forward. And from now here, you're going to keep your back nice and straight and just gently pull your chin down onto your chest. And relax. Beautiful, guys. That was amazing. Sure, that was such a nice class. Thank you so much.